Hey guys, this is X-Fox here, and this is going to be sort of my quick overview on one of the projects that I'm doing here. It's the 1/18th scale Turner G go-kart. So I got this for about 30 bucks on Hobby King, and like $34, and it comes already, assembled, except you got to put some of the stickers on, and of course paint your guy, which I'll probably just leave like this. So I'm going to give you some of the cool aspects of this thing here. So you can see it has some nice alloy rims on there, really nice alloy, cool alloy parts on here. Carbon fiber chassis, if you guys can see that. Of course, it comes with the actual micro servo here for the steering, which is pretty nice. Of course, it has some really nice, I don't know if you want to really call those hub carriers right there, so those are real nice. And, of course, the only thing I had to do with this is, of course, buy all the electronics. So I didn't have anything that would fit any of this, so Hobby King recommended a few items. So a few of the items they recommended, of course, is their 800 milliamp 7.4 volt battery here, which is pretty good. I think this was like $6 or $8 or something like that, so super cheap for one of those. They recommended these two motors, which I'm going to go over in a second here because that's the only beef I have with this thing. Then of course they recommended this this Trackstar ESC. Comes basically all ready to rock and roll. All you got to do is plug in your two items here to whatever connector you want, Dean's or Traxxas, whatever. And I think this was 11 bucks, something like that, very cheap. Then of course I didn't have a remote control or anything, so I definitely wanted to go 2.4. So here, what I did is went ahead and got their 2.4 gigahertz radio and receiver. I mean, it's nothing special. I'm not going to drive this all that often, but it does have, of course, some cool endpoint adjustments here on the back. Nothing too fancy, but sort of cool. Comes with, of course, a few plugs in the back in case you guys are going to charge it right from the actual radio itself. And again, it's a 2.4, very small receiver here. Not bad for, I think, $14. So once I got all that, we had to pick a motor. Now first, they suggested I get this motor right here. This was right on their page. But the problem is this motor, I had to drill out to even get it to come out somewhat even fit. Then I learned that these here don't even fit inside the actual thing itself. So what I went ahead and did is, if you look here, see if I can flip this around so you guys can see that. What I had to do here is go ahead and Dremel all that out. Can you guys see that right there? I had to Dremel all this out right here, even to get the motor to try and fit. So then the guy at the place, their customer support said, "Oh yeah, get this motor, it'll fit." So when I got this is actually when I tried doing the drilling, and this also would not fit. This was another, $6 or $7 down the drain. So now it's been about, I don't know, it's probably been like 2 months since I've had this thing, and I posted a comment on their forums, "Hey, can anybody tell me which motor fits this?" And actually everybody has had the same question, and nobody seems to be able to answer it until finally someone says, "Oh yeah, get a Lepoid LEPOD 2030. So I looked it up on eBay, and it was about 12 bucks or so. So I went ahead and picked one of those up, and it should be here probably in about a month or so, or actually in a couple weeks. So once I go ahead and get that, I'll definitely let you guys know how this thing pans out, because I'm curious to see how this thing handles. So I'm thinking, once we get everything in here, I'm probably going to set it up just like that. I know that's real rough, but I'm probably going to put the battery on this side as well as electronics on the other. But this is going to be a nice little neat 18th scale vehicle. Again, I think the weight of this thing is going to be way too much. Very sticky tires on here. But yeah, just wanted to catch you guys up with the current project that I have. And hopefully you guys go ahead and subscribe and watch my process on this project. But also my other projects I have where, again, I'm setting up a whole first-person view camera where you can look through goggles and you don't have to watch the car on one of my other rides. So check those other videos if you haven't already, and thanks again for watching, guys.